Clint Eastwood was born May 31st, 1930 in San Francisco, California. After his first divorce, he remarried Deena Eastwood in 1996, who he had 4 kids with. He graduated from Los Angeles City College, and after Eastwood struggled with various jobs before being recommended to try acting. Over the course of Eastwood's career, he was an actor, auteur, and director that had partaken in many different styles and genres of film. Clint Eastwood's first shot to fame was for his role as Rowdy Yates in the TV series Rawhide. The series gave him the breakthrough and opened doors for him to the film industry. In 1955, during the earlier stages of his career, he was well recognized as an actor in the spaghetti western films in the early 1950s. This is how he made his mark into the film industry, and still to this day he continues to be successful as an actor and director. His first film directed is Play Misty for Me in 1971. Eastwood starred in this film alongside Jessica Walter. This film was followed by 41 other films including A Perfect World, The Mule, Sully, and American Sniper. Over his long career as a director, his style has remained the same. Like in the film A Perfect World, which is about the escape from a Texas penitentiary, the male protagonist, Butch, escapes with his hated partner to eventually kidnap a little boy named Philip. Philip is held as hostage while they travel across Texas avoiding the law. As they spend more time together, Butch and Philip realize that they have many similarities and they form a bond. The protagonist demonstrates a type of duality. Although he is a convicted criminal avoiding the law, he is viewed by the audience as an overall good person. By the end of the film, Philip is returned to his mother and Butch is shot and killed. This is an ambiguous ending because the protagonist is killed, but realistically, Eastwood wanted to demonstrate that Butch was a changed man. He made sure that Philip was safe and wasn't scared. Something I also noticed was that the title of the film was ironic because this film does not demonstrate a perfect world, past or death. Like in the film The Mule, this film, the protagonist, who is played by Eastwood, tries to escape his past. The protagonist, who is a very broke man, decides to make money the fast way through drug trafficking. As he works longer with the cartel, each load of drugs gets bigger and bigger and worth a lot more money. But when he gets into a close call with the police, he decides to work with the DEA agent to bring down the cartel and make money the legal way. This film shows that his past caught up to him and that he had gone deep enough into the cartel where it was hard to escape without help. This is a prime example of Eastwood's directing style because he is acting in the movie. It reflects a dark past with a protagonist seeking for help, and it is also based off a real-life event. Recently, Eastwood tends to use Bradley Cooper for the more serious roles in his more recent films. He is the DEA agent in The Mule, and he is the sniper in American Sniper. Eastwood likes to enhance the plot using realistic events like in American Sniper. In the film American Sniper, based on a Navy SEAL, this demonstrates the tragic side of war because even though when he does his job properly, people will still die whether they're American or Iraqi. Eastwood started this film with a death, and then towards the end, another death occurred. The last death was for the best of the protagonist because it was between 2 lethal snipers and the protagonist knew that they were after each other. Films are the delivery of deadpan one-liners. These lines tend to impact the film highly and rapidly change the momentum of the film. The protagonist often uses this line when they are backed into a corner and feels alone. When they say it, it really hits the audience as well. In the film Sully, which is based on a true story, Sully Sullenberger, played by Tom Hanks, is a U.S. airline captain. After flying through a flock of birds, both engines are down and Sully plans on an emergency landing on the Hudson River. This film is the battle between real-life actions and simulations because in court, this heroic act is looked at as unnecessary. The line that changes the momentum of the film is said when Sully is in court. He says, "Can we get serious now?" This shocks the courtroom because Sully knew that he made the right decision, but the simulations made it seem like the land to the airport was possible. Afterwards, Sully wins the court battle because he finds out that the simulation took many attempts to landing the plane successfully. Something else that Eastwood enjoys to do is use silence. This film uses silence not to build intensity like most directors, but he likes to use it to show power and emotion behind the scenes. In conclusion, I can easily relate Eastwood's directing style to Kathryn Bigelow because she likes to recreate real-life events and have male protagonists in her films. Over the course of Eastwood's career, he has won several Best Actor, Best Director, and Best Picture awards. I highly recommend for everyone to watch an Eastwood film because they are motivating and inspirational. Peace.